Hello, fellow Immortal shareholders. This is Peter Shao. I'm the founder of Immortal Studios. I'm coming at you live from our studio in Los Angeles, California. This has been a very difficult, challenging time for many people. So first and foremost, I hope you and your loved ones are safe, are healthy, are cared for, and that 2022 is going to be very kind to you. I'm here to share with you that 2022 looks to be a promising and a transformational year for us. And I'm going to tell you why. One is because we've had very good successes with our two IPs in the marketplace, The Adept Chronicles of the Immortal Swordsman, and that this year we expect to be finishing those first two arcs of those stories, which means that those arcs now can be transported into movies and television shows into our premium studios for pre-packaging as movies, and that on top of the success of these two properties, we'll be adding 6 additional IPs, so that by the time we have this conversation in December of this year, we'll have 8 properties to look at. So we're pursuing a very, very aggressive content and product-led growth initiative that I expect to pay off this year. Because we have already banked a lot of content, we're going to deliver a lot of content. We're also expanding our distribution channels. So in addition to our current method of delivering and launching through Kickstarter, a direct-to-consumer approach where you can buy from us directly, we expect to add comic book shops, graphic novels, and digital distribution platforms such as Webtoons, so that our content, our services, and our stories will be made available to millions and millions around the world through these editions. And that for those of you who've been kind of covering the whole crypto NFT space, you would know that NFTs have really emerged as a brand new medium for ownership, for collections, and for monetizations. And that after looking at the space very carefully, we've determined that because we have very robust IP, we have many thousands of fans and collectors and shareholders such as yourselves. We have many visual assets, some of the best creative artists and writers actually on our payroll creating content which we own 100%. And that no key player has surfaced in NFTs bearing our unique symbols, our unique focus on the martial arts fantasy category. So we are predicting that NFTs are a really great avenue for us to pursue, and that in the first 2 quarters of this year, we will be launching our first foray into NFTs. We expect that to be powerful, strategically, and also transformational in terms of revenue, because there's a huge amount of available resources going in that sector. So with our content-led growth strategy and NFTs, together, we expect this to be a very powerful year for us in terms of revenue. So sometime in the middle of this year, after we've completed our NFT launches and mid-year through launching our various properties, we do expect a proper round with institutional investors, many of whom have already surfaced, we're having discussions with. So 2022, because of all of these things that I just shared with you, we expect it to be a very exciting year. One of my personal goals is to do more of these outreaches, to engage our community in a more powerful way. And of all the various cohorts that constitute our community, there's no one such as yourself, our Immortal shareholder, that is more important. So I'm doing this message directly for you because, we created this fan engaged system. We pursued a public equity campaign because we believe that by aligning interests with people who really believe in our cause, irrespective of the amount that you invested, that you have a unique sphere of influence. Your friends, your family members, people that you know about could be Immortal customers and fans, in that we wanted to work through you to reach them. And that's another way where we can collaborate and together build up the value and the valuation of our company. And we now have a unique opportunity in the Adept 2 launching on Tuesday, January 25th, to rev up these engines, So I'm here to invite you to get involved and actively support this campaign. It's really, really important that we succeed out the gate with something really, really big that says to the world, hey, we're here. We're here. So the Adept 2 campaign that's attached to what's attached to this video are assets about the Adept 2. You're going to get a little more information on it. You're going to get some visual assets. Super, super excited about the visuals. It's a great book that's already been finished. So the ask is, one, you sign up to be notified when our Adept 2 campaign goes live on Kickstarter on Tuesday. So please follow that link, add yourself to that list. Two is, if you haven't already done so, please add yourself to our social media links. Join us on Instagram. We are Immortal Wuxia on Instagram, and join me personally on my site. I'm Ancient Futurist on Instagram, so that this way we're connected, that you would get access to some of our most updated information. And please consider also, when you go out and share the post about your portfolio company and what we're doing at Immortal, that you would link it back to us so that we get to know you. We get to support you. We get to shout out to you through social media as well. So this is not going to be the last time you hear from me. In fact, this is going to be a regular cadence where I will making these reports to you directly on a regular basis. And sometime in the first quarter, we'll also be putting together our an interactive shareholders meeting where we could actually have discussions in real time and really figuring out how we can better engage you, and also to begin to sample your ideas and input, not only creatively but strategically. So this is my way of saying Happy New Year. This is going to be a really exciting year for us at Immortal, and that I'm inviting you to be a big part of it. Thank you so much. Happy New Year again. Talk to you soon.